When you think of the young members of the royal family, who comes to your mind first? Probably it's Prince William and Kate, Prince Harry or Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice, who are further away from the throne. One of those who are still well known around the world but is no longer here is Princess Diana. The members of her family don't make the headlines often, but recently one person from the Spencer family made it to the news. It's Princess Diana's niece, Kitty Spencer, who got engaged to a surprising person. What's the big chance she's making ahead of her wedding? Why did her relationship with her fiancé cause so much controversy? Keep watching to find out who is this Lady Diana lookalike and if she will invite Harry and William to her wedding. But first, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications to not miss our videos. Now let's begin. As I've just mentioned, the members of Diana's family, the Spencers, rarely make it to the headlines, and it seems that they have a good relationship with Diana's sons, William and Harry. I mean, the Spencers technically aren't royals, but they're still a part of the upper circle and have a close bond with the British monarchy. Maybe that's why Harry and William's cousin, Lady Kit Spencer, caught everyone's attention when she showed up at Harry and Meghan's wedding, and in a green Dolce & Gabbana dress with the hand-painted flowers. We've seen that she slays at royal weddings, so I wonder what she will prepare for her own ceremony. But before we talk about that, I'll tell you who this beautiful lady is. Kitty's father, Earl Charles Spencer, was Diana's younger brother. They were really close when they were growing up, but reportedly they weren't on speaking terms at the time of her death. Charles proposed to Kitty's mom, the model Victoria Lockwood, just 6 weeks after meeting her. Talk about rushing things. They got married in 1989 with Prince Harry as a page boy. A year later, on the 28th of December in 1990, Kitty Eleanor Spencer was born. And believe me, Kitty's family life was full of drama. For instance, 6 months after her birth, her mom Victoria found out that Charles had an affair. But they didn't split up, and Kitty had 3 siblings, twins Eliza and Amelia born in 1992, and a brother Louis born in 1994. Unfortunately, Victoria was dealing with anorexia and a drug addiction, so to escape the British tabloids and to make a fresh start, the family moved to South Africa. But eventually, Charles and Victoria split in 1997, and the reason was that she accused her husband of cheating multiple times. There had been some truth to the fact that Charles just didn't know how to stay faithful because later he remarried 2 times. This way, Kitty ended up with 4 younger half-siblings. After her parents' divorce, she spent the time between the UK with her father and in South Africa with her mother. Kitty is aware that her family is, or was, a mess. In an interview with Hello magazine in 2008, she said that sometimes she felt like her family should be on the Jerry Springer show because from the outside it looked very dysfunctional. But still, every single member of that family was what made her happy. Maybe that's why she says that her family WhatsApp group is what makes her laugh the most. What can she say about Lady Diana? Not much, because Kitty was a young girl when Princess Diana passed away, so she didn't spend that much time with her famous aunt. Don't these two kind of look alike? Even though this lady is a model, she's not just a pretty face. Kitty studied psychology, politics, and English literature at the University of Cape Town, and she even completed a master's degree in luxury brand management at Regent's University in London. But modeling is what she's known for. Besides being Diana's niece, of course, she started very early, in 1992, when she was just 1 year old, because that's when Kitty appeared with her mom on the cover of Harper's Bazaar UK. And to be honest, even though she's quite successful, she hasn't been doing professional modeling for a long time. Do you think it's the talent, the looks, or the name and the connections that helped her with her career? Kitty started in the modeling industry in 2016 with Dolce & Gabbana, and she still works with this fashion house. A year later, in 2017, she walked for the brand in their fashion show during the Milan Fashion Week, and that same year, she also featured on the cover of Vogue Japan. Something happened after she attended Prince Harry's wedding in that hand-painted Dolce & Gabbana dress, because that's when she started receiving more modeling contracts, for instance with Bulgari. She became the new face of the jewelry brand and started working as their ambassador. Oh, and Kitty has an Instagram account. After the royal wedding, besides modeling contracts, her number of followers also went up. Currently, she has more than 500,000 Instagram followers. This gorgeous lady knows that her career developed very fast, and she told Harper's Bazaar that she keeps thinking that all of her success is potentially short-term and really exciting moment. That's why she's trying to embrace it for what it is, and when it's all said and done, she will be grateful because it's something that she never imagined that would happen to her in the first place. So it looks like she's also humble. And if it wasn't enough, Katie's also a philanthropist. Just like her cousin Prince William, she's an ambassador for Centrepoint, a charity that supports homeless youth in the UK. And in 2017, she helped raise $140,000 for the Elton John Foundation. She's pretty humble, educated, and charitable. What else could you ask for? Do you think Diana would be proud of such a niece? But let's get to the most important part and the reason why we're here. Lady Kitty's love life and wedding, because this is why she's recently made the headlines. Well, at the end of 2019, she got engaged to a millionaire fashion tycoon Michael Lewis. If you're wondering why this is so surprising, then guess. One reason is that she's Diana's niece. The second reason is that her new fiancé is 32 years older than her, and he's even 5 years older than Kitty's father. By the way, she's 29 years old while he's 61. Not judging anyone, but it looks like Kitty has a thing for older men. Her previous serious relationship was with Niccolo Baratteri di San Pietro. They dated from 2013 to 2017 when she was 23 and he was 42 at the time. Can you believe that he left her for Liz Hurley? Anyway, Lady Kitty and Michael Lewis, who reportedly decided before Christmas that they would be tying the knot, were seen out and about. Kitty obviously was wearing a sparkling engagement ring on her finger. To be honest, the couple looks happy and very in love. How did they meet? It's not clear since Kitty is quite a private person, but they're both from the upper class. They have ties to South Africa, so they probably run in the same social circles. It's rumored that their relationship started in 2018, since there were rumors of a romance in August that year. The gossip was confirmed when the couple was spotted leaving a hotel in New York together in 2019. Since then, they've been seen holding hands on vacation in Saint-Tropez in France, and they've also been photographed at his home in London. You're probably wondering, who is Michael Lewis and why is he rich? Well, he's from South Africa and he simply comes from a very rich family. His grandfather founded a furniture company in the 1930s, and later Michael's father bought a stake of a clothing retailer Eugenie Group in the 80s. Michael followed in his father's footsteps and joined the Eugenie Group board, and he has been a chairman since 2015. He's said to have a net worth of $150 million. Lewis has been married once before, so Kitty will be his second wife. In 1985, he married a woman named Leola, and they have 3 children who are now grown up. Here's another thing that will make you go yikes. The children are older than Kitty. Wait, that means that she will also be a stepmother? Obviously, Lady Kitty would love to have a family of her own, but she's not ready yet, so that's a plan for the future. She told the Daily Mail that she can see herself having children at some point, but right now she's too young. Kitty said that she has friends her age who have kids and they're very sweet, but she thinks that everyone should do things in their own time. Do you agree with that? Kitty and Michael haven't revealed any wedding plans yet. I wonder if the ceremony will take place in South Africa or in the UK. And will her cousins, Prince William and Prince Harry, be on the guest list? But there's one big change that Diana's niece is making ahead of her wedding. So because her future husband is Jewish, Kitty is set to convert to Judaism. And according to the Times, she's already taking religious instructions and classes in preparation for her marriage. The Orthodox conversion will require her to observe the Sabbath, which is the Bible of the Jewish faith. She'll have to join a synagogue, and she will now have to follow Jewish dietary laws. And that includes cutting out pork and shellfish. Kitty is also expected to learn Hebrew, and the whole process of the conversion could take up to a year to complete. Maybe that's why there have been no news about wedding plans. By the way, we're already waiting for one royal wedding this year. It's Princess Beatrice, who is set to marry in May. And there's also Kate Middleton's brother, James, who is also getting married in 2020. So the wedding season looks really busy for the royals. Lady Kitty Spencer is not just looks, but she's also charitable and educated. Guys, tell me, have you heard about Princess Diana's niece before? Do you think that Diana would be proud of Kitty? Do you think she will slay with her wedding dress? Let's talk about it in the comments, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to Curious Sips to stay up to date with our content, and share the video with your friends. See you next time!